DEI now? When you see major companies, Fortune 500 companies taking hits and some taking gains because of diversity, equity, and inclusion. And some would say like, yo, we going AI. I don't want to feel obligated to do certain things, but for the certain people who have been oppressed, suppressed, and forgotten, we need our jobs. We need equal rights. What's your stance on that?
I don't care about DE&I. I've said in op-eds in Time Magazine, Black Enterprise, and Fortune, you want to kill it, kill it. It's already been weaponized. It's been made political and not and emotional and
I can say it's not real. It's not.
You know, it's dead. DE&I as a program is effectively dead. I don't care about DE&I. I love diversity, and I love math because it doesn't have an opinion, and God has a sense of humor.
Right.
So for the first time in history, this country cannot succeed without all of us. In 1950, America was 90% white. Not 1850, Cam. 1950. Today, America's 40% black and brown. Within 10 years, there'll be a majority of minorities. The biggest economy in the world, the US. First of all, you never had a superpower that wasn't the economic power at the same time. In the history of the world, Rome, France, Germany, you never had a superpower that wasn't economic. So we're the superpower, we're the economic power. And 70% of the US economy, about $29 trillion, is consumer spending. That's you and me, going to restaurants, going to lunch, playing video games, buying our phones. That's consumer spending. Or the plane tickets that we bought. That's us. The future of this economy, you cannot, my rich friends eat my poor friends do better if only to stay rich. Even the racist wins when black people succeed going forward because GDP rises. We're having the wrong argument. In fact, we're arguing. There's no need to argue. There's not enough college-educated, successful white men to drive GDP, gross domestic product, for the next 20 years. So unless my white friends want to be speaking Mandarin in 20 years, meaning Chinese, or taken over by Russia, which is not likely, but unless you want to be speaking another language, we better figure out in the next 5 or 10 years that we're better together. So this is what's happening now is fear. This is a third Reconstruction. First Reconstruction was after Lincoln and Frederick Douglass created freedom, and the Freedmen's Bank, by the way. And then what was that? Lincoln assassinated. Then here comes the pushback to Reconstruction within 2 years. 40 Acres and a Mule was reversed. People don't know that. Here comes Dr. King. Kennedy, Johnson, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. He gets assassinated in '68. Within 2 years, here comes Nixon, conservative Republican. Obama, George Floyd's murder. Here comes a pushback. It's fear. But this time is different because what I just said, all the diverse companies are the most profitable, Cam.
Right.
All the diverse regions are the most profitable. This ultimately is a country that's a capitalist democracy. This is about money. So as soon as everybody calms down and gets over their emotions, they're going to realize they actually need us to succeed. That's our moment. Well, what we need is a black Jewish business plan. Black people need a business plan, an economic, non-emotional business plan, not dissimilar from what Jews created for themselves as a group of people who have been hunted all around the world and disrespected. But nobody messes with them now. There's only 15 million Jews in the world of 8 billion. They have their own country. They followed the money, the economics. We've mastered sports. We've mastered culture. We've mastered music. We've mastered entertainment. If black people say something's cool, it's cool in
Cool as fuck.
It's cool in Saigon. It's cool in Taipei. It's cool in Australia. If we say it's corny there too. Look at you. You're a walking testimony to cool. What do we became capitalists? At scale. So I don't obsess about the DEI thing. I think that, and AI has come, look, 99%, this is a Van Jones quote, 99% of black people don't know a thing about AI, artificial intelligence. But 99% of white people don't know a thing about AI. This is the first time where the discrimination is equal. Like this is gonna wipe out 75 million jobs for everybody. I talked about the customer service jobs, but if you're an accountant, done. AI will wipe you out unless you reimagine that. If you're an attorney, all those documents, all that details, artificial intelligence will make that. If you're doing home mortgages, I used to have to sign 700 stacks of documents, man, to buy a house. That's all going to be automated. So it's not just us. This AI is not picking on us.
Right.
It's picking on everybody.
Correct.
But here's the good news, and this is why Sam Altman and I are the co-chair of the AI Ethics Council. And I'm also co-chair of the Financial Literacy for All with the CEO of Walmart, Doug McMillan, who's a good guy. And that's a whole nother conversation maybe we'll get into what's going on really with these companies and why they're pushing back on what we call DE&I, where they're still committed to diversity and inclusion. But Sam Altman and I co-chaired the AI Ethics Council, and I've got a project here in Atlanta called the AI LP3 to pipeline black people and brown people and anybody else who wants progress from kindergarten all the way through college. Don't wait for AI jobs to destroy yours. Master the new AI and ride that horse like it's yours. Master AI, don't be run over by AI. So let these kids create the new product. This is so everything in society is about to be reimagined. Everything. AI in sports, AI in healthcare, AI in finance, AI in real estate, AI in airline travel, whatever it is, whatever you're passionate about, AI and audio, it's going to be reimagined from the bottom up. Let's go own it. Let's go do that. When you're being run out of town, get in front of the crowd and make like a parade. Don't be afraid of it, master it. So I'm not afraid of the future. I'm excited about it because rainbows only follow storms, brother. You cannot have a rainbow without a storm first. And you're a storm chaser and a rainbow maker.